This is task 2, and here we have to find out the linear approximation formula Lx for the function given to us, which is root of 1 plus x when x is small, and then we have to use the result to approximate the root of 1.1 and 0.96. So let us first write down the function. So our function here is root 1 plus x, and for the linear approximation we will need the first derivative of the function. So to find out the derivative, it's better that we write the function as 1 plus x to the power 1 over half, 1 over 2. So that's here. If you find out the derivative, so the half will multiply in front, so we have here 1 half times 1 plus x to the power half minus 1, which is minus half, and this can be written as 1 over 2 times root of 1 plus x. Okay, now we have to find out the formula for Lx here, and generally we know that the formula is f of a plus f dash a times x minus a. So now we have to find it here for when x is small. So our function is given to us and we have to find it when x is small, and as we can see over here, our function is root 1 plus x here, and we have to find out root of 1.1 and root of 0.96. So the x here should be something very close to 1, because we have here 1 and 1 plus something that's we want when x is small. And as you can see over here, we have 1.1 and 0.96. So I would choose something not very far from 1 and 1.1 or 0.96. So maybe I'll just choose for this part here x is equal to 0. In that case, we will have here this as equal to root 1 plus 0, which is root 1, and root 1 will be very close to root 1.1 here, or root 0.96. Alright, so I'll erase this part here, and yeah, we'll take for this part here x is equal to 0. So Lx will be equal to f of a, which is, maybe I'll not write it as f of a here, but I'll try to write the whole function here. So we have 1 plus x is 0, plus we have f dash a, which is 1 over 2 root 1 plus 0 times x minus 0. So now the Lx will be root 1 over 1 plus 0 is root 1, and root 1 is equal to 1, plus we have 1 over 2 times root 1, that's 1, so we have 2 here, and x minus 0 is x. So that's our formula for Lx. And now what we need to do is we need to find out the answer using this formula here for root 1.1, which means when we place this in our function, it would be root 1 plus x, which is 0.1, right? So in that case, we can say the x value here is this one here, which is 0.1. So now putting x in the function Lx, so instead of 0x, now we'll put here 0.1, and that will give us 1 plus 1 over 2 times 0.1, which will be equal to 1.05, and then we have to find out the value for one more value, which is 0.96 here. So for this, what would be the value of x here? So this should be equal to 1 plus x some value, and that x we can write it as here minus 0.04. So 1 minus 0.04 gives us 0.96. So that would mean that this value here is our x for the next working out. So here we can say, instead of Lx, now I'll write here x is minus 0.04, and that would be 1 plus 1 over 2 times x, which is minus 0.04, and that would give us the value as 0.98. And that's the end of task 2.